today.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. He'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
26.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute. To play in this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Nice little juke. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it too. So the football will be at the 20. Yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 23. All right, With the offense back on the field here, let's see what they can do on this play. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now they go screen. It's complete. Continuing to fight for more. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 45 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this has caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
At the line of scrimmage.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 41 yards. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. He's going to rifle one deep left side and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Eagles. A big play there. In the final. This offense ready to get back. Out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And some room to maneuver. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles... And this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball. 3rd quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
That's good.
2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left. That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. That one good for 37 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles continue to roll.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner. Back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's an Eagles first down, and got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Sliding out of the pocket. Flushed out right. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
That's good.
18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the Eagles are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like...
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And does Washington have it? They do.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just...
They'll start on the ground with Barber, and he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Derek Barnett. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll stay on the ground with Barber, and he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down. Here's Haskins to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the 27-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson.
Haskins' pass complete to Antonio Gibson.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered.
The quarterback taken down and sacked.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get it. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep running.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Philadelphia, they've indeed run the